Speaking of piss, we do a repetition of the first scene.
Yes.
We go again, and this, I believe, is going to be the moment at which Devon, on the first watch, you kind of go, oh, wait a second, she didn't just send me a Pornhub link. There's some...
I went, actually, I see that they're doing a thing here.
A thing is being done.
Listeners, I hope that you enjoyed the first 20 minutes of the film, because that's also every 20 minutes of the film, which will lead us into one of my problems with it. But anyway... we get the scene again, as in they do the kink scene again, but this time we see it from Cynthia's perspective, where she's like putting on a wig and putting on a dress. And Evelyn has actually left quite precise written instructions, including a script that she is supposed to follow. Like all the lines from the first scene were lines that Evelyn wrote. Like this is her fantasy scene that she's prescribing here.
It's like, when I ring the doorbell, leave me waiting a little bit. No less than 30 seconds and no more than 5 minutes, ideally somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Say that I was late,
Maybe around 2:30, but don't do that every time. It's insanely specific and controlling.
Yeah, no, it is incredibly specific.
It's also noticeable that Cynthia is not like, really, really excited to be doing this. She's like reading the notes like, okay, this and then this and then this. It's like,
oh, I have to fuck my girlfriend again.
She'll get more past it, but she's noticeably not like super excited.
Yeah, no, she doesn't start off excited about doing this. Like, we are led to believe that this has been going on for quite some time.
Yeah. The fact also that it's the same wig, the same outfit, even the same book she's reading from when she's like ignoring Evelyn is like really, really powerful to me. This isn't a new observation for some of you, but like frequently the dominant partner in sort of any kink has to do so much more work.
And quite an immense amount of work.
It's work.
Yeah. Like physically, emotionally, and we're getting some like real emotional labor here,
Oh yeah, literally. Like that's not even using it in the buzzword sense, but I guess she's not at work. She's not being paid as far as we know. Not directly anyway. But yeah, emotional labor in the sense of like having to perform a certain affect at work. Yeah, absolutely.
And you completely changed the same scene by keeping the camera on Cynthia instead of on Evelyn. And I feel horrible for her, to be clear.
It's awful.
Very, very, very like evocative. You just hold on her face while Evelyn is away cleaning the study. And she just looks kind of completely exhausted and powerless.
Yeah. She's trying to do a good job,
yes,
I think, which is nice.
Absolutely.
Evelyn polishes her boots and they want to stage this like catching her slacking off scene. So she catches her slacking off once and says, don't do it again or she'll be punished. Then goes back inside. And obviously she's meant to come out and catch her again, but Cynthia misses her cue.
Yes.
And Evelyn like looks pissed off and like knocks on the window and is like, come and catch me now. And then she's like, she just jumps up and goes and catches her.
It's so rude the way she just like taps on the window, like jolts her thing.
So fucking rude.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at Evelyn.
I hate this bitch with my life.
She will not leave Cynthia alone.
I know. So there's a couple of things I want to draw out here. So first of all, like Cynthia is like, she's doing bratting, right? She wants to like misbehave and get caught. And that's like obviously annoying to arrange. As with the kind of like waiting in front of the door, this is an element where like she is as like the submissive partner has to do some role playing, right? And we see that her way of doing this is to try to control it in the same way by scripting these things, by like just flat out telling Evelyn to do stuff. My favorite moment in the whole film, as we're seeing more and more like behind the scenes, as we're seeing more of when Cynthia is kind of off camera, as it were, is when she's trying to catch her for the second time. She walks away from the window and we see her counting out beats on her fingers before she comes back out. And it's such a human specific, like undomly gesture as well that it really like it makes me feel this like immense warmth towards her. It's like very, very kind of well observed, I think.
Again, slamming water.
Yeah, but she doesn't like. This is the thing. Evelyn doesn't trust Cynthia enough to just wait for her, and it's also striking that when they have this like confrontation, when she's about to go and get punished again, the lines which Evelyn has written for Cynthia are,
"You don't listen, do you? You just don't listen. Now you'll see what happens."
All this and the boots have not gotten polished here. No. Like at some point, Cynthia is gonna have to go out and polish her own boots.
Yeah, it's not even like boot blacking. It's just straight up like this is artifice in order to like get you into the like scene.
She's just brushing those boots.
she's barely cleaning the house. Like, she vaguely washes the underwear. Like, it's hard to fake that, but like she's not actually even doing the cleaning.
Yeah. After this scene, we get another kind of montage of moments of like care and intimacy between them. They like go on a picnic together. We see that like Cynthia even initiates like a tiny bit of unscripted kink, which is that's going to be an important detail to me. But so they end up in bed together, and Cynthia's
this is so heartbreaking.
I know. So Cynthia is snoring, right? Very human thing that you can't control necessarily. Part of like putting up with living with someone, right, is that they're going to have habits like this or things like this. And Evelyn, in the most like unforgivable piece of shit, she like snaps her fingers next to her face to wake her up to get her to stop snoring. And I just
I'm in two minds about this, because in one sense that is very rude, but in the other sense I do believe that anyone who snores should be killed.
I'm sad to say that I have to be killed at this point.
Yeah,
and it'll come for me someday. But you know, until then, I grew up in a very snory household, and I'm just like death, instant death.
I'm reliably informed that one of the biggest problems with polyamory is being in bed with multiple people, both of whom are snoring slightly differently.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I bet.
Death.
Just sensory hellscape that is.
I mean, the most heartbreaking part of this scene is the bit that comes immediately after, because like Sin is trying to be like romantic and nice towards Evelyn here. Like she's woken up. She's like, their faces are right up next to each other. They're both in bed, right? Like she's smiling at her, and Evelyn is horny as shit and wants to masturbate. And the way that she is trying to do this is she wants Cynthia to like tell her off, so that she can get off. And she asks Sin to like talk to her while she's masturbating. And Sin's like, oh, I love you so much. You're so nice. And she like hard stops her and is like, no, be fucking mean to me.
Yeah.
And like we see that Cynthia doesn't enjoy doing it. Like she runs out of mean things to say.
Yeah.
I think that she enjoys part of it. I think there's a thing to separate out here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
This scene is like a rough watch at the risk of like TMI as a sub who likes a very verbal dom, but who knows how like demanding that is. It's like, it's a rough watch, right? But so she tells her like, you know, like tell me something, like be mean to me. And Evelyn's and Cynthia's initial thing is to go, I'm not happy with you at all, in a kind of like playful tone that seems quite genuine. And then she runs out, and then she kind of like doesn't know what to say. And Evelyn, getting more and more frustrated, tells her to like improvise. At one point she says, just go back to the beginning. But the thing is that when she's pushed to, Cynthia's actually quite a good improviser, because she also has fantasies. And so like kind of pushed into the situation, she's like, well, maybe I'll just fucking like just sit on top of you and read my book and ignore you, you know? And that's clearly like the thing that she wants to do. And I think you can read this either as she just wants to fucking read about her butterflies and shit, man. Or it's that, but like she also, there's some kink there on her part too.
Yes.
But the thing is, after having done this and after Evelyn having come, right, she can't not give Cynthia notes. And you see her straining not to as well, which is like, again, sort of like the bits of kind of like affection for Evelyn that you kind of claw back, or at least I do watching this movie, is her like trying to like bite her lip and be like, not say, hey, next time could you be a bit more like authoritative about it?
She does. She says try to have more conviction next time.
Yeah. Like Evelyn does say some, like do and say some things, and there are some real flashes of like, this is, I think, Chiara Dana, who just fantastic work the entire way through. Same as the actress who plays Cynthia, who I am
Sitsa Babbitt Knudsen.
Go ahead. Yes, Sitsa, but wonderful. Oh, thank you. I was looking at the Dutch name and being like, oh, I'll take a swing live on air.
Norwegian, I think.
Danish, we were both wrong.
Oh.
Now, but regardless, there are some bits where she does sort of win me back a little. Like there is some genuine affection between these two, but just
it's not an uncomplicated story of just like, oh, this woman is a piece of shit, although she is. But there's more to it than that.
100%.
Getting notes on the kink scene.
Getting notes, just it's fine, but give me a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like, it's not communication in the sense that it's much like writing the scripts for her. It's just a demand.
Yeah.
We see they do the voyeurism scene again, and this time we see that on the floor, beneath the kind of eye level of the keyhole, she has like stage marks taped out for her so that we know where she's like going to be in view of the keyhole.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's acting. It's a film.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is. Getting notes on the Kink scene from corporate, and they're like, could you have cast a white guy in this?